In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Dukes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside, it's Wade. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
What a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Right side, it's Rockwell. Oh, he's got some space. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop them.
And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll run the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Cuts it upfield. It's Rockwell. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cajuns! Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
7, James Madison, 0.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Dukes want to move quickly.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, take it. 14-24 plus. 14-24. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Shift. Go.
Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Running inside. It's Rockwell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
22.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll try the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Rides to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to go.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Right at the line. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Lloyd. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Rockwell. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They believe they can run right here. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. The Dukes in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
22-90 Mountain. 22-90 Mountain.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
3rd and long right here. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Where did he go?
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Owens. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From deep, it's Brown. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the Florida Gators. And it's the Crimson Tide, hoping that clock hits zeros while they're still in front. A victory today would move them to 7-2 and catapult this team forward as they make their stretch run.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Dukes headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Ready, go!
Second down, going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, going to throw it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
All over him immediately.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Snags it, and he's open. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Buys time to his left. Going for 6. Touchdown, Dukes! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Fires quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. He'll be dropped.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Burrowing for yardage. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, James Madison. And the punishment has been extended. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Wants to take it outside. It's Wade. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Quick give. It's Wade. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, I don't know, guys. Did he hear footsteps? Running over the middle of the field where all those defenders are lurking. I think that might have got in his head. That might have been a reason why he dropped it.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Rockwell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snaps it in the shotgun. Left side, it's Rockwell. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 29 with the carry.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Couldn't make the grab in the back of the end zone, and I think he pushed off and created some room.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Extending the play. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
Look out! Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harrison. Shakes off the defender. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, James Madison! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Fresh center down's going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That's caught. It's Lloyd. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Grab near the marker. It's Sampson. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Max got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Fires left. Got a man. It's Rockwell. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Holds and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Ready. Shift. Ready, go.
Takes the handoff. It's Wade.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Out wide right, it's Lloyd. Touchdown, Louisiana! Into the end zone for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Handoff again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Powers inside. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.